a yellow slip. However, there was no easy way to be able to track yellow slips for individual users or across your entire organization. So now what you can do on a time card when you are running payroll for somebody for at the end of the day, if you're wanting to make a negative manual adjustment and mark it as a yellow slip, just hit this toggle here. When you do that, everything's going to turn yellow. It's going to make a negative manual adjustment to the P4P, and you can put in any sort of slip notes about the customer's name, what damage was done, etc. This is information that now will be easily categorized and filed away for the user as well as your entire organization. So if I go ahead and save the changes for this time card, you can see here I can also take back the yellow slip and it just goes back to a regular manual adjustment. But if I toggle it on, it turns yellow, make it really easy to be able to capture this. Now, if I go to the Users tab, I can actually find now, if I go to Active Users, I can go to Minnie Mouse right here. If I open up Minnie Mouse and click on the Edit for her, I go yellow slips, and there it is. Underneath the individual user's account, all their yellow slips will stack up here. This is the exact same way as mark dates when people are late or call out. It does the exact same thing, keeps the record of all of those dates. Same thing is going to apply here. And if you needed to, you could click back to this specific time card and see exactly the time card that this individual got this yellow slip. This is really, really important and helpful for one-on-one reviews to be able to go over these yellow slips with employees. It's also really important for performance improvement plans. If someone's consistently always doing yellow slips, to be able to actually have a record of it really simply and easy for them to be able to see. So each individual user, you can see the yellow slips from their account right here. Now, if I go back to the user's main tab here on the desktop version, I go to yellow slips, I'll also be able to see all the yellow slips from my entire organization. So specifically, if you have a lot of yellow slips for a specific week and you want to bring it up at a team meeting, you could bring it up here on the screen and show all the users and all of their yellow slips. Now, you'll be able to use this search bar here to be able to search specific users or specific notes. So even if it happened 6 months ago and you just know it happened to the fence or a specific customer's property, as long as it's in the notes or a specific user, you can search it from here. And it works just like the other search functions inside of P4P, where you can search the username and any notes inside of that yellow slip, and they'll pull up. Now, one thing that's really important, we go ahead and go to our organization settings. You'll now see this toggle here called Show Yellow Slip to Employees. Now, if you're watching this, and this is a new feature, this is going to be toggled to off automatically. You'll want to toggle this on. In the future, this will automatically be toggled to being on. If I toggle this on, now employees are going to have a separate tab in the mobile app on their left-hand dropdown that's going to say yellow slips, and they too will be able to see all of their yellow slips for their individual account. So just the same way that you're seeing right here, they will be able to see all their yellow slips for any given, for all of history, the date, and exactly what notes were placed there. So make sure to clear your cache. If this is a new feature for you, make sure to turn on inside the organization settings the ability for employees, if you want them to be able to see the notes for the yellow slip, if you want them to be able to see those forever stacking up inside their account, toggle this on. It'll add a new tab inside of their dropdown of the mobile app.